Hi, friends. Welcome back. This is Quinn with Exploring My Racial Identity. Today, I'm doing a reading from Walk Tall Affirmations for People of Color. The reading for today is Legacy for Our Children. Parents, peers, siblings, teachers, media figures, sports heroes, and movie stars influence a child's self-image. The lucky kids are the kids that get to filter through all they see and hear and decide for themselves who they are. Children develop their own identities very early in life. Parents often talk about babies having personalities complete with likes and dislikes. Unfortunately, many adults don't know how to let the child's personality continue to develop. We can give guidance and set standards for appropriate behavior. We can teach our children what is acceptable and what is not, but we can't make them be who we want them to be. Let's stop expecting children to be little carbon copies of ourselves. We can benefit from respecting our children more and listening to what they have to say. They have much to teach us. The greatest gift we can give our children is permission to be themselves. Whatever your relation to a child, parent, godmother, uncle, or grandmother, you can be a role model and teach self-respect and integrity. I instruct the children I know in the art of being true to themselves by demonstrating that I am true to myself. It's a good one. I feel like I've read it before. Who knows? It's been a while since I've vlogged, so if I've read it before, this is a good one. Something that I'm doing for myself right now is looking at how I was blocked as a child from expressing my true self, expressing who I was at the time, or developing who I was and having that affirmed. And I'm also taking a moment to be grateful for the people who did allow me to be myself, even though I think I got away with being extra bossy as a kid. But there's so much expression that I feel as a person of color, as a woman of color, um, that there were certain things that I was not allowed to do or say, because for me and my family of origin, there was a feeling of making an adult feel inadequate, or an adult feel as if they were not the one in power. If I were to affirm something like saying, I don't want to hug this person, or um, I don't feel safe around this person for whatever reason, whatever my autonomy was as a little child, it was, no, you need to go hug this person. You need to do as I say, or you need to be present, or children should be seen and not heard. Oh, God, that's so big. That's why I'm vlogging, because I can just talk and not shut up until I'm ready to shut up. um, so with that in mind, I'm getting to really look at how I may have been stunted, and I'm taking the responsibility now as an adult to look at these things so that I don't try to force my children, when I have children, or the children that are around me, I don't force them into being the little mini adults or having the same reality or experience that I had growing up, because not everybody can do what the hell I had to do growing up. And I find life's a lot easier when people get to discover who they are and they get to show me the beauty of who they are as a person. Um, Too often I feel, as as Black people, too often I feel that we are set in a mold of, this is how you should appear or represent in the world, and this is what is just expected of you. So do only this one little thing. Um, and I think I broke the fuck out of that mold as a little girl. I wanted to be a tomboy. I wanted to be a princess. um, I really liked geeky, nerdy stuff. I liked Super Mario Brothers and things like that. I liked Ghostbusters. I liked the occult. Um, I liked all these things that were not conventional to someone who was born black and in the South. Um, I was not into gospel music. It was kind of not my thing. I love singing, but not into gospel music. Um, I loved, I don't know, I want to say city life and avant-garde creativity and Broadway music. I mean, I was like not a mold for that time, but I felt like I was kind of suppressed and told that it's not okay for me to like or express these things. And it wasn't until I was an adult that I'm like, "Pooh, I'm gonna let it all out." So yeah, I'm giving myself a moment to be grateful for the people who did show me the appreciation for these things, like my cousin who played the piano and showed me Cats from Broadway. Um, Opened up my world. Um, to my friends down the street who were pretty much practicing witchcraft or what have you. Um, Love of nature though. And it was kind of like, okay, these people created the space for me to have an experience that's not what typical dominant culture tells me that a black person born in the South is supposed to like or supposed to be. And I got to be my own self. And now I'm getting this chance to, I guess, now that I'm exploring what society told me I was supposed to be and the things that I liked and I was ashamed that I liked or did them, I'm now getting the chance to forgive what society told me to be and forgive myself for not expressing my true self, my true interests, and to go back and love those interests, to go back and be present in those interests. So with me doing this, I feel I can show up authentically for a child. Um, or whether it's, like I said, when kids visit here or what have you, that I can truly show up authentically for them to allow them to just be themselves instead of simmering them down or tell them to pipe down. I'm like, you're really interested in this subject? What is it? Why? What interests you? And to just listen. It's one of the best gifts I feel that we as adults, especially in Black society, that we can do for our children is to listen to them and respect them for who they are on this journey and where they're coming from. Yes, of course, we guide them, but we listen and allow them to be their true selves, and so they experience a lot less hurt as adults. Just a thought. Till next time. Peace.